Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2. Game 2 taking place here on Echo Isle as we see Azure spawning as the blue orc. Wait, nope. Oh yeah, it is blue orc on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Alice has spawned as the red night elf. Night elf versus orc on Echo Isle, and it looks as though, yes, we are looking at a much more traditional build with this Ancient of War next to this creep camp. We are going to be looking at that Demon Hunter Ancient of War fast creeping, as is very, very common. Ancient of War now walking on over. Archer coming and getting a quick shot, and that Ancient of War now going to tank a whole bunch of damage as the Demon Hunter marches on out. Blade Master, the other agility hero that everyone loves to hate, now coming over to clear the 12, or not the 12 o'clock, I'll call the 11 o'clock position, this 3-3-3 creep camp. Now, game number 1 really had a very unorthodox opening as we now move on into game number 2. So far, this has been rather interesting in terms of overall gameplays and style, as we're looking at the Demon Hunter now looking to take down this Kobold Tunneler here. There it goes, gonna go ahead and take it down. That Ancient of War needs to get repaired up, gonna eat some trees to do that, as we're looking at now more Moonwells being added into the base. Blade Master now makes its rounds, going to do a little bit of scouting, figure out where exactly his opponent is, as the Demon Hunter sitting at level 2 with a Pure Up of Vitality is going to be pretty strong and difficult to deal with. That Demon Hunter already at 800 hit points, and with 5 armor, that is a lot of damage to get through for against a level 1 hero. Meanwhile, the Blade Master taking out that Ogre Magi, picking up a potion of greater mana, deciding to sell it. Interestingly enough, perhaps that early additional gold will help to pay for that Shadow Hunter, as opposed to giving that Shadow Hunter a little bit more mana later. Troll Shadow Priest taking a couple of critical strikes in the back, but an Archer trying to get in the way. You cannot get in the way of a wind-walking Blade Master, as the Blade Master going to get an easy kill there. Alright, meanwhile, Archer going to try and get some damage. Ancient of War doing his best to path, and does a great job as the Blade Master now picks up a Troll Berserker for himself. Off to the north, there is a Wisp sitting right off over here, able to keep track, and he knows what exactly his opponent was up to. Demon Hunter still sitting at maximum hit points and mana, and now with Boots of Speed could try and engage. Blade Master taking a little bit of poison damage over time there, not much to really write home about, as the entire base is just wide open. Blade Master going to perhaps make a little bit of a move, but this is still fairly hard for the Blade Master to get any Wisp kills, because the Wisp can just hide inside this tree line where they are not going to get spotted. Alright, Demon Hunter really should go for a mana burn here. Gonna burn the maximum amount of mana and also prevent any sort of wind walk, dealing damage as well, but he decides not to do that, as the Blade Master's wind walking ability will come online in about 2 seconds. 1,000, 2,000. Alright, so far the Blade Master coming into an engagement here, going up against the Blade Master going against the Demon Hunter. Ancient of War absorbing a lot more damage than I would have expected. Demon Hunter now picking up a Tome of Agility, more damage, perhaps more armor as well, as he also picks up a Claws of Attack +6. So far, things are looking very good for the Night Elf, as the Demon Hunter now gets to level 3 and is looking even stronger. Blade Master going up against the Troll Berserkers will take them down here, and it looks like the Troll Berserker will end up giving an item. Nope, did not give an item. It looks like just Claws of Attack +6, Dust of Appearance. Grunts now going up against that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter Naga Sea Witch now comes in, as the Blade Master is going to have a little bit of problems trying to get away. That Naga Sea Witch does deal a fair bit of damage, but as a little bit of a glass cannon, really much better in terms of hit and run tactics, as the units cannot run away from the rest of that Naga Sea Witch army because of those cold arrows. Grunts now heading back. Blade Master now heading back as he's sitting at level 2. The Demon Hunter sitting at level 3, ready to bring over the Naga Sea Witch as well, to perhaps try and close out the game relatively early. All right, Orc Burrows Spirit Lodge right here, down over there. Demon Hunter going to go ahead and perhaps purchase Staff of Teleportation, now clearing out the rest of this Ogre Mauler creep camp. The Naga Sea Witch is going to be sitting at level 1 for a little while. Meanwhile, the Blade Master with Critical Strike could end up taking down this Naga Sea Witch much, much faster than you would have expected. Tauren Chieftain now being brought over as we now see that all the units are trying to chase down. It looks like the Ogre Mauler, Demon Hunter picking up some items, picks up a Wand of Lightning Shield. And so far, the Blade Master is doing a good job trying to shut down this Demon Hunter. All right, it looks as though that is going to get taken down. Potion of Healing now given to the Blade Master as the Blade Master, is he going to be able to get the kill? That is the big question. Are they going to be able to get the kill off? Blade Master right there. There is the Scroll of Town Portal. No speed scroll in that instance as the Healing Salve now used on that Blade Master to get him back up. Very nice potion transfer there to keep the units alive as the Demon Hunter now makes his way back down south. Ancient of War doing a bit of damage against this creep camp here. However, the Ancient of War actually taking a lot more damage than you would have expected, and that is going to be a problem. So far, a lot of damage being absorbed by that Ancient of War. No more Ancient of War to absorb this creep camp as the Demon Hunter now heads off to the north. Even though the Orc army has less experience than the Night Elf army, it really feels like the Night Elf or the Orc army is having a much, much better time with this overall. He's going to be able to finish off the rest of the creep camps here and now just be shy of level 2 on that Tauren Chieftain as we now see Spirit Walkers joining in on the fight. Wisps strategically placed all across the map, making it very difficult to scout them out, as we're having the Tauren Chieftain now regroup and make its way down. So far, though, the Tauren Chieftain has not gotten to level 2, which means we will not be seeing Stomp. That is a big surprise there. As the Demon Hunter now clears out the north, and now with Claws of Attack plus 12 in total, dealing 40 to 62 damage per swipe. Ogre Warrior going to get taken down here. It looks like the Tauren Chieftain should get to level 2 off of these Troll Trappers. There is a Tome of Strength being left behind. I believe that is going to get picked up by the Tauren Chieftain, giving it a little bit more damage and hit points, as we're looking at the Ogre Warrior going to still keep this Blade Master quite a bit or just a little bit away from level 3. Tome of Strength not getting picked up, though. Hopefully that Tauren Chieftain doesn't need those 25 additional hit points or that additional point of damage. Demon Hunter now looking to move in. Tauren Chieftain is right there. Here we go. Demon Hunter. Druids of the Talon, all at Adept training. We are now getting into Mastery training before the 10-minute mark. And when are those Cyclones going to be coming into play? It looks like they are going to be coming in right now. All right, Demon Hunter trying to chase down a couple of the Raiders. Raiders now coming in with Spirit Link to try and protect themselves. They should have a very easy time, as all of a sudden the Goblin Tinker caught a bit out of position. Are we going to see an ensnare? Yes, an ensnare onto the Goblin Tinker. That is going to be a second ensnare. And all of a sudden this Goblin Tinker, who was in such a good spot moments ago, is now going to perhaps fall at the blade of the Blade Master, as the Blade Master now gets to level 3. So far, this is not looking good. The Goblin Tinker has fallen at level 1. Azure does lose a Raider here. Is the Naga Sea Witch going to be able to get away? It looks like it will be able to, as a Druid of the Talon was the one that got hit instead. Spirit Link still there, still engaging in a battle. Blade Master now cycloned up. As a Druid of the Talon will get taken down. There it goes. All right, Troll Berserker trying to absorb even more damage. This is not looking good, though, as another one does fall. And it looks like that's all the Grunts are really doing. Blade Master finishes off the Naga Sea Witch, and now the Demon Hunter is a little bit behind. Does not have a companion in efforts, as the Goblin Tinker is not even up yet. It is now 2 heroes to 1. The Demon Hunter sitting at level 3 compared to the Blade Master, who's at 3, and the Tauren Chieftain, who is at 2. Azure coming back over the top and very, very strong here, as we're looking at a possible resurrection of the Naga Sea Witch. All right, Tauren Chieftain, is it going to try and come in for a stomp? That is the big question there. The problem, though, is that the Tauren Chieftain doesn't have enough mana. And even if it gets to level 3, I believe the Demon Hunter is just going to mana burn that Tauren Chieftain well before it has any real chance. so far, the Demon Hunter using those Moonwells effectively, able to just constantly pull back. Oh, very good play there, as we saw almost around there. However, the Demon Hunter is still having a bit of trouble. It looks like it will get taken down. There goes the Goblin Tinker and the Demon Hunter, and there is the GG. Azure taking game number 2. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please stay tuned for game number 3.